and it'll show up there, and I can we can listen to it, um and then yeah.
Is there good? Is there a lot of like effects and stuff on there?
Yeah, there is. Yep.
Because
Dan
I
and I actually started a little. I heard about it. He told me about it, and for those who are listening, we were talking about Soundtrap, which is Spotify's like music recording app. It's a collaborative thing. So you get on this app. You like I run a guitar through my interface. I actually just took like a cut of uh oh, what's his name, Frank Ocean's Super Rich Kids, and I just took the instrumental, and I would like very jokingly rewrote the lyrics to Super Rich Moms, about like rich moms in like rich communities.
yeah.
um and so I was like, hey Dan, check this out, like just as a joke. And then he sent me the part, like the singing part for the thing. So it's on Soundtrap. I don't remember my login or
I need to
anything,
get that.
but it's pretty cool because you can write, you can take samples of stuff and just like, freestyle over it with your guitar, or add a drum track, whatever. So, and it's got effects and stuff. I think there's an auto tune effect and everything. So
All right,
yeah,
Soundtrap.
it's super super accessible. We are not sponsored, and I guess we're sponsored by Anchor, aren't we?
Yeah, Spotify
So
podcasters.
but anyways, check out Soundtrap if you're trying to get into music, and get yourself an interface. And some they make the iRig thing, you can plug like right in your computer, so check it out.
Which I don't. Can I not go full
that
screen on this?
that
Oh,
ended
here
up
we go.
being
Here we go.
an ad, Dylan, but to answer your question, that's the easiest way, and freest way.
Let's get
What is
things
this?
going here, boys.
Who's this?
Are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain! I can't hear you! Aye, Captain!
That's
Does he
so
go to the full
good.
thing? Does he go?
That's so.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants! Absorbent and porous and yellow is he? SpongeBob SquarePants! If nautical nonsense be something you wish, SpongeBob
Fucking guys
SquarePants! Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish! SpongeBob
Just loaded on the buzz.
SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Oh, that's so funny.
That must be their sisters on that bus, because there's no way any of those girls.
I'm sure that's on
dating any of those
YouTube.
guys.
So I can get the audio for the actual Spotify listeners.
Yeah, can't take too much. Can't take them too seriously. They're drinking fucking Miller Lights.
Miller Lite,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. I just can't do Miller Lite. It's just, I don't know
I
what
think
it is.
I drank Miller Lite. Like, yeah, you can have a couple Miller Lights, couple beers, but I judge my beers off of like, if I were to buy a case and drink a lot of them, just
Yeah.
that kind for
All
a
night.
night.
Yeah.
How do I feel? How do I feel during, the morning after? I drank Miller Lite once. I think it was at a wedding, and it wasn't keg. It was just cans. And I drank a lot of them, and I think it was like one of the worst hangovers that I've ever had in my life off Miller Lights. And I told myself, never again. I haven't had one in a really long time.
I love their marketing. Like, didn't they do like some like a lot of the Packers like commercial?
Yeah,
like,
it's their
through
sponsor.
Packers, and it's just like they're out there tailgating. You got bratwurst loaded up with peppers and onions. Everyone's like 300 pounds. It's like a good time, and everyone's just enjoying Miller Lite and brats. And I'm like, man, I love that marketing. It's
Mhm.
Miller time. And I love that,
Mhm.
and I hate the beer. Love
Yeah,
Miller High Life though.
Yeah.
Actually,
Miller Genuine Draft is good too. I like that, but Miller Lite, Miller 64.
Well, I think, did I tell the Sills Labor Day story from a couple years ago?
I don't know, dude.
Probably.
Get into it and we'll stop you.
Miller High Life. I had a Miller High Life weekend up until that point, just drinking High Lifes all weekend, all day. They didn't do it this year for Labor Day, but Sills usually opens up like 24 hours. So you can just show up at like 3 a.m. fucking wasted, get a burger
Mhm.
or omelet or something. So we're sitting in Sills, huge table, huge group. There's like 10 of us. and I'm sitting there. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm order my food, and I'm just like sitting there swaying. Shout out to the YouTube. Cross-eyed. I was like, I need to throw up. So I
Oh
went
no.
to the bathroom and I literally vomited like all the Miller High Lifes I was drinking the whole day, and that's all I could taste was Miller High Life when I was throwing up, and it was bad.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because I was on like my hands and knees in Sill's bathroom, fucking giving it my all, and then guys clean up. I finish.
Found
I-
Jesus in that
I
bathroom.
come out and there's a dude outside waiting. There's a dude outside the bathroom waiting for me. And I don't know if he heard me or not, but I was so fucked up that I didn't even know what I did to him. I probably opened the door and looked like this. But it was bad. That I looked at Molly and I was like, we got to get our food to go. I walked home, got our food, walked home.
Get the fuck
And
out of here.
I haven't drank High Life since. And I think that might have been
Right.
last year or 2 years ago.
Dang, dude.
You gotta watch out with High Life, man.
Oh man, did it
Well, you
sneak up
probably-
on me?
You get tangled up with any lady of the moon. She'll fucking remind you in the morning.
She'll put you in a headlock and shove your face in the toilet.
Now speaking of beer, I
Like,
have to.
you'll be like, fuck.
Oh
Man,
shit, am
my-
I? Shit, are we getting delays on Dylan here?
Yeah, we were. His connection.
shit.
Stabilized.
You good there, Dylan?
Take your phone off.
I was
the Wi-Fi.
talking and there was nothing going on, and then all of a sudden your conversation was
Yeah.
still going, so it was like delayed. All right, I think we're good. I do apologize for that. I didn't
It's
want
my
you to think
fault,
that
not
I was
yours.
talking over you. So I
No, you're good, buddy.
first off, Aaron, you said it in our pre-meeting. We fucked up.
We fucked up bad,
We've
dude.
been talking about episode 69 for like 68 episodes, and we literally have nothing. We could talk about the position, maybe.
The what?
Get into it.
Oh,
The sex position.
yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good for my mom and everybody.
So
listens to it, I'm
Thursday
sure.
release again. We apologize. Hopefully we can get back into a groove here Tuesdays. But I've been very busy. Aaron's gonna tell
We need to. It's not like I hope. We
his.
need to.
I know. Aaron will talk about his last couple weeks. But I was at camp. I talked about it last year on the podcast. Luke Patterson's camp hangover. Incredible time.
Campaign over.
I
Is that what
only
they
have-
call it?
Yeah, I only have one story from the weekend. It was pretty chill. You know, we had a wiffle ball game. I was the only one to hit a home run. Shout out. We still
Nice.
lost, but just great seeing all those dudes. Fun time.
This guy's
Camp
being
was
dudes.
beautiful. Beautiful weather.
Yeah, it looked like great weather out there.
But the one fucking story from the weekend, of course, was the night I was not there. So this happened Friday night, and I hope Kyle does not mind. I don't think he's going to mind. I think he wants people to know this.
Yeah.
So I get a video. I wake up Saturday morning, go to work, and I have a Snapchat from the camp group chat, and I open it, and it is Kyle starting his own club,
Mm.
the Moth Club. As we all know,
Mhm.
you eat a moth, you're in the Moth Club. It's pretty simple. Kyle started his own group, his own club, and it is a bug that I have never seen before until it was in Kyle's mouth. And when you see this fucking bug, as I'm going to screen share this, shout out to the YouTube. Of course, I'll give you the name of the bug so you can look it up on your own if you'd like. You guys are going to freak, and you're going to be like, what an idiot. Carts ate a giant water bug
Oh no!
that is fucking
That
massive.
thing must have had some crunch to it, dude.
If you open your hand,
Dude,
oh,
as a listener, open your hand. I'm
Oh.
talking from the top of your finger to the middle of your palm in a width of at least 2 fingers. Okay. That's what we're
Oh.
dealing with right now. With fucking pinchers. They're
yeah,
called
dude.
there's different names for it.
Yeah.
It's called like the fucking I forgot what there was other names for it. It's like look at it, it's fucking eating a goddamn fucking fish.
Pincers.
Like these things are
Those
fucking
things-
massive.
Those things like shed their skin too. Like
Yeah.
they have like an exoskeleton.
They
that
molt.
They
shed.
do
Yeah.
because Kyle couldn't fully eat it because when he was
Oh,
crunching
no.
it, And there is a video of it, and I wish I had it. But he popped it in his mouth, and I am telling you, the fucking crunch echoed in the fucking
Oh.
canyons of the East Branch River.
It was probably dude. It was probably like a stale tortilla chip.
It
Oh
was
my god!
so
Oh, there's one with eggs on it, dude.
It was so
Ugh.
fucked up. Yeah, okay, I'm getting too far. That's
Do you have the
disgusting.
Do you have the video?
I don't have the video.
Oh,
This
dude.
country has fucked up down.
I'm dying out.
But the
Oh,
worst
shit.
part is, so he was dared $50.
Oh, 50 bones.
50
Did he have to-
bucks.
Do you have to just crunch it, or do you have to eat?
They
the whole
gave it to
thing?
him. He didn't swallow. Actually, he did
Oh.
swallow, but what happened was he started eating it, and of course the gag started coming.
Mhm.
And
Oh yeah.
he said that the exoskeleton, it was like really hard to like crunch through it. Like the
Yeah.
exoskeleton
Yeah, the
was.
thing's hard, probably hard as fuck, dude.
So he was gagging. The video ended, but then he told me that he ended up throwing it up in his hand,
Mm.
and they all were like, "No, no."
No, he wasn't gonna go.
He popped it back in,
Oh my gosh, dude.
and I think I don't know. I don't know
Absolute
if he
legend.
finished it.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he finished it or
At
not.
least
but
put
he,
some like hot sauce on that
he,
fucker.
he
Make it
did
like
go
an
back in
interesting.
for seconds.
You got to be careful with bugs because it's like millipedes or whatever.
I know, that's what I
excrete.
said.
They excrete like cyanide or something like
That's
that.
what I
Something
said.
crazy.
When I first saw the video when I woke up, I was like, I hope I see you today, Karts, because I hope you're not in the fucking ER. But let me, just in case, I don't think the video was, I'm not sure how it was not sent and saved into our group chat. No, it wasn't.
Somebody, you gotta hope somebody, whoever took that.
Somebody someone had to have saved it. There's no way.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
so that
well,
was
there's no proof that didn't happen.
the
So.
first time seeing one of these things, and we ended up seeing another one that was dead. It was already dead.
Ugh.
And I was able to see it in person, and it's fucking massive. It's so big, and I couldn't believe that he did that. So Kyle's in the giant water bug club,
the water bug.
the fucking fish killer.
Is
bug.
that Cart's new nickname? Is that his late 20s nickname now? Water bug, we call him.
Water bug?
WB, dude.
Water bug. Fucking Friday Night Lights.
Is there a guy on
The
that?
backup,
they
yeah,
call
the
him Water
backup
bug?
running back that
Water bug.
takes over for Booby after he gets hurt.
Water bug.
I like that though. Water bug.
WB.
That might stick.
We get him a little patch, get him a shirt. We should, if we make Fair at its finest shirts, like we get like names embroidered, and send him a water bug.
What a bug.
But yes,
So also
Great
in the line of bugs, my fiance had an experience. She was shooting a wedding in Petoskey. And I should preface with this story. Let me get back to the bug story. This is kind of crazy. I didn't tell you guys about this because it was long-winded. So we went out last week she wanted to like look for a table or something at Home Goods, TJ Maxx. So we went out there, and Home Goods and TJ Maxx are connected. There's a door to each business, and then they connect inside. And
that is white bitch central right there.
yeah, oh yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
she goes in the Home Goods side. I go in with her, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check out the clothes and stuff because I'm about to go to Mexico. And so I was like, maybe another, see if the summer stuff's. I'll say whatever. So I go over there, and there's this guy. I didn't tell you guys the story, did I?
No.
So so I go in there, and there's this guy in like black Adidas shoes, like kind of like track pants, and like a track jacket, just very plain colored though, nothing like
He's either in the
unique.
mob or a fucking referee.
So yeah, he's kind of like looking at his phone, and he's like kind of feeling the clothes like around him, and I didn't think anything of it, so I just I'm snaking, I'm beelining, I don't mosey, I just like look for what I'm looking for. If I don't find anything, whatever. So I go around to the other side of the store and find her, meet up with her, we're talking. This guy comes around the corner, and he's like just kind of milling about, doing the same thing. He's kind of like pacing back and forth every now and then. He'll look at his phone.
He's got
He'll like touch clothes, and I at that point I was like, oh, that's the guy from the other side of the store, just simply recognizing him. And so we keep looking around. We start snaking through aisles, and this guy is like not circling us, like facing us, but he keeps like milling about, and he's like he's within earshot, and I just see him walking around. And so Amelie's brother is he's a works in loss prevention for stores, so he'll be there plain clothes, like walking around making sure people aren't stealing stuff, just acting like a shopper, right? But he's actually security. So I was like, oh, this might be like a plain clothes security guy. And so anyways, we keep looking around, still kind of lingering. And eventually I'm like kind of irritated at this point, so I just like kind of stand there and I watch him as he's walking around, and he never makes eye contact. He never like looks up to see if like, whatever. And and then I'd start to get real impatient. I'm like, what the fuck is
And you
this
see
guy
zip
doing?
ties fall out of his pockets.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? And then I look over at or Amelie's like, look, she hones in on that. I'm like kind of looking at this guy. And she's like, what? And I was like, this guy is like lingering like near us. Like he's like, here. And then I was like, you think this guy's like and he's within earshot, but I'm kind of talk loud, so I said kind of loud, I was like, is this guy like a sex trafficker or like a weirdo?
Rapist.
No.
Like
And
screaming.
I shit you not, I said, I got the word sex trafficker out, and then I said I said like the word or, and he turns and he walks out the front door.
Dang.
And so it gets worse. So so I'm like, hold on. I was like, stay in the store. Don't go anywhere. So I wait till he gets out of the doors and he goes left. And I walk out the doors and I'm hiding behind like the big pillars that hold up like the sign, like the front of the, pavilion thing. And I like lean out behind this pillar and I see him. He like goes and he starts snaking through. This guy's a snake. He's snaking. He snakes through all these cars.
What?
And I'm like, and he's like got his phone out and he's like looking at his phone. I can see like the light, and he's walking in these cars and he's probably like half a football field away. And then I see him pop out. I was like, okay, there he is. And then he goes, I see reach in his pocket, and then I see like the tail lights on a car, like he unlocked a car. And he goes and he puts his phone in his pocket and he opens the door and he turned around and faced me. I could see the full
Eye contact?
structure of his face. Yeah, I could see the full like direct. There was nobody else standing on the entrance. And I like kind of back up and he gets in his car and takes off.
Dude.
So
What the fuck?
So I was like, all right. I was like, concealed weapons permit class, nearest gun store. I was like, this is fucked up. So now he could have been, and I'll play devil's advocate here. I did. I told my roommate about this when
You
I
got
got
your
home.
license plate, dude.
I was like, no, that was my concern, because sex traffickers will put like a air tag on like the inside of your bumper. So I made sure like to look around and make sure he wasn't around. So, but anyways, so that's where the story kind of starts, my like sort of paranoia. So then I'm in Mexico, which I'll get more into later, but this is where the bug story plays in. And Amelie calls me and she's like, yeah, I think I'm going to like car camp on this wedding because it's 3 hours away. I don't want to drive 3 hours after I've just been on my feet for 12,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you're not going to, sleep in your car. She's like, I'll park in a hospital, it'll be fine. Well, the hospital security staff is going to see somebody sleeping in their car and they're going to go out there.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to drive home anyways. And so we're kind of going back and forth. I'm like, look, you make enough on these weddings. Just get a hotel. You'll be safe. So she gets a hotel. This is Saturday night. She gets a hotel at the Ramada Inn, and I'll put them on blast. It's like a Ramada something in, I think it's Gaylord or Grayling. And so I was like, great, you got a hotel. Awesome. Don't have to worry. You're safe, And so then I come home, and was it last night or the night before? Today's Tuesday, right? No, today's Tuesday. Last night, she's like, I got bed bugs. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I have like bites on my arm and they're in a line. It's bed bugs. And that's the only place she stayed, was the Ramada Inn. So today we literally she fogged her room and like tore her whole room apart. We brought all this shit down to the laundromat. Because of course we're going to put bed bugs in a laundromat and put other people at risk because we're selfish.
Well, of course.
But you would never
if I'm going out, everyone's going out with me.
Exactly. So, but anyways, so Big weekend for Bugs. Bugs went 2-0 this weekend.
They did. Sex traffickers won. They got a point on the board.
Yeah. So
I thought you were gonna say
Oh,
that she
man.
walked into the Ramada and the guy working had black shoes.
was that guy?
track pants.
Oh, shit. No. So back to the sex trafficker guy. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if he was like a little bit on the spectrum and he just like went, but he had a license and he was just kind of a weird guy and just wanted to be out in public and whatever. And
Yeah, you see him get
touch
into a
some
car. His
clothing.
mom's driving. He puts a helmet on. You're like,
Yeah,
shit.
I just didn't know. So I was like, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but that was fucking weird. And maybe I spurred it on. Maybe I said sex trafficker. He'd been accused of that, or he was on a list somewhere, and he's like, "Uh-oh, they're on to me. I'm out." But yeah, just I don't know. And I was like, I told him, I was like, I'm buying a gun. I was like, I can't.
Well, it's good to be aware though.
And not that I
because-
want to bring a gun to a store. I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah,
I don't want.
yeah.
I don't want that responsibility. I really don't. But at the same time, and she's like, or we could not go to like 28th Street, which is kind of sketchy already in some aspects at night. You know, it's like 9:30.
Molly
Like,
had
probably could not go there, but
Molly had a story when we lived in Houghton. She was in the Walmart and there's two guys that she kept seeing in every department that she was in, every aisle, like on either side. And she was like texting me while it was happening. And I just told her to fucking get out of there. And as you're walking to your car, just like, make sure you're aware.
make sure you
see
get
if they're
get your hand on that.
because they came
car
out
alarm
like at the
button.
same. They came out like the same time.
Followed her out.
Yeah, so I was like, get in your car and just fucking. If there's something on your car, don't get out and.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they do that. They'll put stuff like on your windshield wipers or something, just so you
Maple syrup or something. So
go
it
to
stops
wipe
freezing.
it, yeah, or something like that. But it's good to be at least aware of that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. Terrible shit. I saw an Instagram account recently. The Great Lakes Crossing Mall in Detroit? It's like one of the bigger malls. Is like a hub for that shit. And there's like these, have you guys ever seen those like vigilante, like
Yeah,
they like jump on a chat room and they're like, oh, I'm 14 in the Great Lakes area, whatever. They're like, oh, meet me at the Great Lakes Mall. And then these guys show up and they're like, hey buddy, what the fuck's going on?
yeah.
No,
Those videos are the best.
child toucher 1, 2, 3, and they're like,
They're
They
actually
like
not the
follow them to
best.
their car and shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
Shout out to those guys. We're not encouraging you guys to go out and vigilante justice, but gosh, to those who are already doing it, call the cops. Get something actually done,
I would get secondhand embarrassment from doing that. I don't think I could do that. Confronting a dude.
Be weird.
Yeah, it would.
Weird thing to do. But if I ever saw like something like that happening, dude, just fucking turn your car in the parking lot and just run them over. Don't do this. Don't listen to me. I'm not saying to do that, but it just makes your blood boil,
Yeah.
It's fucked up. So onward and upward from there. Tomorrow's National Pepperoni Pizza Day.
Yeah, we
Good transition.
we should just
Just
I'm
call
gonna
it
title this episode "We Fucked Up."
the end of the podcast.
Yeah. Well, we said 69. We're done.
The final episode.
I mean, I just like I said,
We'll come out of retirement next week for
I
sure.
think
but-
legit like 6 years or 6 weeks. I mean, the last 6 weekends
Yeah, we're just like
I've been
episodes.
doing shit. In the one episode 69, we got National Pepperoni fucking Pizza Day. Literally nothing for 69. Nothing for pizza. Falls on fucking first day of falls on Saturday.
Yeah.
So happy
Chris
autumn.
Chris is I don't think Chris is on the board for birds yet. I don't think he's shot anything. So
No,
but I'm not
he's
even
on
gonna
the he's on the board for sickness though
Mhm.
because of school. Did you see his tweet?
No, I didn't.
That was fucking funny.
What kids brought back something home from
Yeah,
school or
he's
something?
like, my kids have been sick for 3 weeks and they went to school 3 weeks ago. He's like, keep your nasty ass fucking kids home or something like that.
Chris just tweeting into the void.
What?
I love it.
I'm not looking forward to that though. It is very true
Yeah, just
that as soon as
Yeah,
school
dude, for
starts,
sure.
it's just
You
like
get-
you're
you get this
you're
little-
sick for 9 months.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get it. I'm exposed to so much. Dude, I've been in so many units, like apartments, where people have COVID and they like tell us after and shit. They're just like, oh, like I know you came out once, but
Oh yeah,
we need
just so
something
you
else
know.
fixed. And yeah, I got COVID, so don't come back. We're like, well, I was just in there 2 days ago. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I don't know. At this point, I got a pretty good immune system though. Being around all those people in the apartments, and then also like before from being in the music industry, I'm around people from all over the world. So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of
But
all
when
over
I
the
do,
world, man, you need to. I mean, Mexico.
yeah, it
How
was
was
sick.
fucking Mexico?
It was great. We left Thursday. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. We had a 6 a.m. flight. Nathan drove over from Holland, Michigan to GR. Oh, first flight was awesome. Had aisle seats. They hooked us up with aisle seats for the whole trip. It was awesome. First flight was great to North Carolina, Charlotte. Second flight, boy, we did not do great. We aisle seats again near the back of the plane. Pretty good, pretty safe if you get crash. I fucking hate
Yeah.
flying. But yeah, I sit down and the window, there's 3 seats on my side. I'm in the aisle seat. Next to me is this dad. To the right of him in the window seat is a mom with a child that is not having a great time
Yeah.
for a 3-hour flight. So we sat down and Nathan and I immediately look over at each other like, really? Like we got so lucky on the first flight. It was so comfortable, quick. And then he was next to, who was he next to? I can't remember who he was next to. I think he might have had a gap. He had like a gap seat, which he's like, he's gonna want me to move over one. You know, I was like, no, I'll just let it ride. And I felt kind of bad because, you know, parents on a flight, they're just like, look, this might blow up. Like this child might just have a horrible 2 hours for the entire time, and that's just it. And so I felt bad. I leaned over and I was just like, oh, you know, first time, whatever. And I was like, you look pretty prepared. They're like, yeah, we flew with her, you know, when she was younger, and you know, she was a little more agreeable. And I was like, ah, man, kids are kids, whatever, you know. As I put in my noise canceling headphones for the next
over,
2 hours.
Shut the fucking kid up.
And then, so yeah, we get there. Mexico's hot. In September, it's still summer there. It was 90. I think we stepped out the plane. It was 90 degrees, heat index of 103, whatever the fuck it was. 66% humidity. Just rough.
That's a sticky time.
Yeah, Cancun Airport is just wet. It's just wet because it's air conditioned, but the doors are flying open. It's wet.
Yeah.
But anyways, we got there. CEO and the VP met us. Like, hey guys, welcome to Mexico. How was the flight? And we're like, are we the last ones here? They're like, pretty much. So they grabbed us a cooling towel, and this place is awesome. This is Secrets Aquamal Riviera Maya. So anyways, best parts about Mexico: swim up, not balcony, we're the first floor. Swim up patio. So we get done with dinner. We'd like wrap up with our crew. First off, we waited till noon to start drinking every day. We went to breakfast, kind of took a little tour around, the resort. And then we got into the pool, met up with the crew. They had got out there at 6 a.m. and parked all of us there, like reserved seats and stuff near the swim up bar. So coasted at the swim up bar all day. They pour the drinks really lightly there, which is nice, except for there's a bar called the Preferred Club, and that's like, we had like the God Pass there that weekend, so we could just pretty much do whatever we wanted. And but yeah, we would go there and drink in the hot sun, and there was pool games and stuff. They did volleyball. They had like these like little floaty rafts set up where one of the staff would go out, put a sombrero on a guy and be like, all right, run under the end, there's a prize or whatever. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty much that. And so, but swim up bar, or the swim out, we had unlimited like access to room service, and our concierge would just bring us beers whenever we wanted them. They had a secret box that they would, it's like connected to your like your wardrobe. So there's a little box with a little thing, and you call for room service, and they put the room service or the beers in the box, and then you just open it up, and there's the beers in the room service. So chill out in the swim up. we ordered like burgers and quesadillas, chicken wings, whatever, and just swimming around outside the back of the room. So that was really cool. The last night we um there's a video of me. I gotta upload it, but uh we went to like our crew was like, all right, it's the last night. They had like a private dinner for us away from all the other resort guests, and then like, all right, we're going to like the nightclub. We're gonna finish off the night with a bang. And so we went out there, and there was a bat flying around in the nightclub before they before they opened it up. There was a bat flying around in there, and so the bat eventually, like, you're just circling, and eventually got out. And there's these guys changing a light bulb in there, and they're like, oh shit, dude, it's the maintenance guys. We're maintenance guys. And they had this big like 15-foot ladder that was literally scraping the ceiling. So I went in there and I helped him like get the ladder down and like haul it down the stairs. There's a video of that.
Fucking blacked out helping this guy.
And then I was like, what did I say?
Fucking prick, leave me alone.
What did I say? I don't remember what I said. I said something about I tried in broken Spanish to tell him like that's what I do or whatever.
Were you like,
gosh.
"Como estás?"
Yeah.
No.
Me llamo Aaron.
A lot. But so anyways, so we get into this nightclub, and like this DJ is just awful. Plays like a couple of hot tracks right out, and there's a bunch of random guests, some of the people we were with. And then he plays like
saw
a
that
shit,
list. What the hell?
so he plays a shitty song. And when I was like, dude, you know what this group of white people needs right now? We need the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh my fuck! I would have burnt the place to the ground.
So I go over. No, I was fixated. I was like to that point where I had been drinking enough, and I get hung up on like one idea, and I'm just like, dude, this would make the night, and I know it, even if it didn't. And so I go over to the DJ. I was like, and he hands me, this thing over this glass like barrier. And it's like a fucking sign up sheet for like requests, right? So then I wrote is like song title Cupid Shuffle, artist Cupid Shuffle, and then I put
from the
like,
album Cupid Shuffle.
and then it was like
Did you put like white guys?
The third the third column, I don't remember what it said, but I put like white people. Like,
oh my gosh,
like white people will dance to the Cupid Shuffle. Yeah. At any given moment in any room you're in, there's somebody that knows the Cupid Shuffle, probably multiple people. So we were just dying. And then
especially people our age. Yeah. Sorry.
And I tried to like make a scene. So I like walked out to the front of the dance, like in the center of the dance floor, and there was like nobody there. And I just like stood there drinking my beer. And so, and just to like get this guy to realize that like, look, nobody's out here, dude. You gotta change what you're doing.
Right.
And we ended up bouncing. And
he didn't fucking play it.
He didn't play the Cupid Shuffle. I even pulled it up on my phone on Spotify, and I showed him like Cupid Shuffle, and he just like looked at it, and he's like,
"No habla
inglés." And
then
went back to what he's doing, and it's understandable, right?
Yeah.
But
is it?
I don't know, dude. I think the Cupid Shuffle would have lit that place on fire. And I'm the type of person, when I get in a mood like that, I'm like, I'm going to rip the Cupid Shuffle if it comes on, and I'm going to get everybody in there on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And there was all these people that were like kind of dancing, and they went
Was
back
it a bunch
and sat
of whites
down.
or what?
Oh, yeah, dude. It was like predominantly white people. So
that's the thing is though, man, like once like a couple people start really going to that song, everyone else is like, yeah, fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to start a movement. I did it at our company.
Same thing with
convention.
the Macarena, dude.
Or
Yes,
Cotton Eye
exactly.
Joe.
Or no, what's the other one? The step, the
cha-cha slide.
the cha-cha slide.
Oh my fuck.
But which some people are like this. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to be at a wedding and be a part of this. But if
and then 10 minutes later, you're dancing to it.
If you get one person to really just rally the crowd, and I was that person at our company's convention where there was a dance floor, like both of the nights we were there, and I had just won the award, the trip to Mexico. So I got like a great song come on. I was like, hey, everybody! I was like, let's go! I opened the doors of the convention center. I was like, hey! I was like, bring it in! And people came in. I got like the head of the maintenance department, like the top guy. I was like, he's like 65 years old, whatever. He was out there cutting rug with us. You just gotta make
Attaboy.
it. You gotta make it fun for people. You gotta it's just like. Just leave it all on the table, right?
That would have been funny as fuck if you would have played the Cupid Shuffle and they
And
found
just-
out you played it, and then you got like demoted or something at work.
They take your reward back. And they're like, oh, fuck this.
Fuck
I'm
this
already
guy,
here,
dude. He likes the
motherfucker.
Cupid Shuffle. No way, he's working for us.
You goddamn lie.
there will be the Cupid Shuffle at our wedding, and it's cringy. I get it, but it gets everybody out there, and
Yeah.
you just got to be that guy. You just got to be that guy that's more psyched than everybody else, and people will join you. Not everybody will, but you can get majority of the crowd out there.
I would have
So
put like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald on the list.
The legend lives on.
All 13
That's my
minutes of
favorite thing to
Freebird.
do at bars that have the priority play.
Yeah.
Mm.
If they're playing like bops, like dancing bops and shit, just throw that on to see what everyone does.
Yeah.
Half the people are like, "What the fuck is this?"
In the UP, there'll be inevitably some guy at the bar who's like, "Oh, great song. Do you know the
Yeah.
story behind the song?" And tell the
Yeah.
whole bar the story.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
So-
up. We don't know.
I know we talked about bugs to start. Being in Mexico, did you see anything that you're just like, "What the fuck is that?"
No. Well, there was. I woke up one morning.
Or animals?
There was a spider the size of my face
Oh yeah.
curled up on the floor, like kind of dying, and it had dawned on me that they probably hosed that place down, like douse it with like bug
He's
dope.
like, "God damn!"
Yeah,
Spiders
he-
like, "Oh,
like
the
I,
fuck!"
I kicked him. I mean, this thing was huge. I mean, it was big, and I kicked him. He was still alive. I was like, "What the hell?" So I stomped on him, but then I was talking with Nathan. I was like, "There's like really no bugs here. There's a couple mosquitoes the first night."
They probably spray. I know I
Yeah.
know what they do here too. Even like I know we're not even nearly as far south as you were in Mexico, but I know here in like the little community I live in, like they spray the woods with like a mosquito repellent. So it's
Mm.
like even the mosquitoes aren't as bad. Like if I go 10 miles away from here, like in the fucking woods, like I'll
Yeah.
get carried away by a fucking bug. But, you know, I could go outside right now and like I mean there'll be like moths and shit, but like
Mm.
nothing that's really gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, no real crazy bugs. There was there was on the property actually a couple locations where they had these little stone signs. One said Rango and it had a picture of an iguana, and sure as shit there's like a little hole underneath the sidewalk, and then a fucking iguana popped out.
Little
Yeah,
Rango.
That's
His name
fucking
was
Rango. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
there was another one that was like Diana or Dolly or something like that.
Hmm.
Another iguana that had like a nest or like a whatever they call them,
Huh.
a little hidey hole in her sidewalk. And then apparently there was a snake on site too that had like a little snake den under a sidewalk. I didn't see that one. I just heard about
Was
it.
that
but
named? Because I would have
walked.
fucked that guy up.
Yeah, that one
Like
had a name
Randy,
too. I
I
can't
would
remember what
have
it
fucked
was.
Randy up.
But I actually touched both the iguanas I saw. I walked up to them. They're sitting there bathing in the sun on the sidewalk, and I just went up, poked its tail.
Dude, those fuckers will whip you with the tail, dude.
I'm not afraid of an iguana, dude. Top
Dude,
of the food chain,
Mexican
baby.
squirrels.
Top
Yo,
of the
if
fucking
you guys
food chain.
if you guys get bored, literally just Google video of an iguana whipping something with its tail. It fucked you up.
We
Yeah.
had a lot of little geckos. I saw one of those lizards that like can run across water. Like they run like head
Oh
up,
yeah.
and they like. I saw one of those not running across water, unfortunately.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Um,
You're just like chilling and all of a sudden just runs past you.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit!
just
Yeah,
like
dude, I
drinking
told you.
hand. Holy shit! Did you
Well,
guys
that-
see that?
Let the YouTube see.
Holy fuck, dude!
I'm telling you, dude.
They
Like
drive,
they'll.
they could drive a fucking par 4 with that.
What do you, oh, the tail
It's
whip?
been. I think
Yeah.
I was reading something about it, and it was the article I was reading says that they'll whip you hard enough to where it'll like break bones.
Oh, he got me.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
He gets
Yeah,
on the
too-
hand here.
That's
Too
not
bad I-
even. That's not even that big of a one either. Like you think of the ones that are really fucking big.
yeah. Nathan's got a
Oh.
video. Nathan's got a video of one
Time to
crunching on some leaves and shit when we were leaving, and he just like went into the little bushy area and just started chomping away at leaves. It was awesome.
Oh man.
Oh no,
R.I.P.
that's a big. Oh no. Yep.
Really? What a fucking great video there from Sharon.
Yeah, dude.
Good job, Tony.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah, nothing weird. So I saw bat, iguanas. Oh, we saw these weird like it was called an aguila. It looks like a capybara. It's like a weird rodent that has like It's like a very tiny, like deer shaped rodent with a big ass.
Oh
And,
yeah.
So I saw one of those crawling around outside my pool, swim out the one morning, and then these things that this guy couldn't explain to. They have a Mayan name. He didn't give us the name, but they look like ringtail lemurs. We saw we were in the spa. We saw like 15 of them climbing on this wall, just like scurrying by. We thought they were monkeys at first, but they said no. It's a Mayan. It's like a rodent. Kind of looks like a raccoon almost, but real thin. But yeah.
Oh, I
Mexico
got
was fun.
I know I got the video of Kyle eating that bug.
Oh,
but
really?
It's not the one that I wanted. But here's the crunch. I don't know if you can hear it because someone like kind of laughs as he does it.
One.
Did you hear that or no?
No,
Maybe
I heard one.
Oh fuck! My mic's probably not gonna pick it up.
Mm.
Damn it! The listener's will be able to hear it, but
One.
No.
Oh, dude, cut it out.
he's just going.
Lie down, bud.
I can barely hear it, dude.
The listener will be able to hear. That's brutal because we just got a bunch of. Somebody just sent a bunch of pictures from the weekend.
I mean, I was gonna say I can only imagine because I mean I ate a moth, but it was one of the bigger Goliath moths. Man, it was like one of them
Yeah.
big ones,
Yeah, the gypsy moth.
and that fucker was massive and disgusting and
Yeah.
dry. Because you know
Yeah.
a moth is just like it's like furry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was just like I just fucking had to I just tossed it in my mouth, fucking chewed it a little bit, and then I just realized that was a bad idea, and then I've just fucking chased it with fucking a bush light, I'm sure.
Yeah, ice cold, refreshing bush light. I forget. I think I had like a little white moth, but yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah, I had a white one too, and it's like
feathery and ugh.
Yeah, but it's
A
also
little bit of a
like
crunch.
there's a little bit of a crunch, but then when you get into it, it's kind of like
it's I was gonna say the thing Kyle ate, it's probably way worse because it's like you're eating a fucking like shell. You're eating
Got some
like,
roughage to it.
Yeah, it's like you're eating.
It's got some
like you're
topography.
Yeah, you're trying to like bite through like a fucking
this armor.
Yeah, like an armor.
Bug armor.
Like a fucking coconut shell, you know?
Yeah, a little leathery.
Oh.
$50 is $50.
I'm gonna say, dude,
man.
you throw. I think I would do that for 20.
I
Give me
hope
20, I would do it.
I hope
I
Kyle.
don't know. I don't know if I would do it for 20.
Threw that 50 on a parlay and fucking hit it big, dude.
I ate an
really
entire
hope-
two. When I first got in the army, I someone dared me they were like, I'll give you $10 if you eat this entire tube of chapstick, and I just fucking downed it all.
Oh,
The whole
Damn.
tube down the hatch.
flavor? Was it flavored?
Nope.
No, just the blue chapstick, the
Like,
blue
yeah.
label one.
Yeah.
Ooh. How'd that taste?
Terrible.
Nice and waxy. Did you
Oh,
just
yeah.
pop? You just popped the tube. You uncurled it all, and
Yep, just
ooh,
$10.
yeah, maybe cherry. I'd go for the cherry.
Oh, dude, it's still
Maybe a Burt's
it's the
Bees.
consistency. It's like you're eating fucking.
It's not
I
the
mean,
heat.
it's like waxy. Yeah, it's not. It's not the heat. It's the humidity, man.
How'd that come out? The other did you?
I
have
don't even remember, to be honest.
A
But here's a
smooth
little.
ass.
oil slicks.
Here's a little. Did you get any weird bug bites? I'm gonna talk about bug bites in a second. Did you get any fucking bug bites that you gotta watch out? Watch
No,
out for?
no. We went in the ocean, and so not.
Was that your
bites at
first time
all.
in the ocean or no?
No, I've been in the ocean before, but went in the ocean and I'm like, man, this ain't fucking Lake Superior, dude. I'm like looking down and I'm like, is that a fucking flounder? I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And I was like,
You
he's
took
like-
a boat
he's
out
like,
into the
no,
ocean?
we waded out into the ocean.
Oh, okay.
And they had snorkels and shit. And apparently one of the guys that was with our company, he a stingray swam underneath him, which
Oh.
would have been probably pretty cool. The ocean, though, there's just too much movement. There's just too much going on. There's too many things that have too many names and are too poisonous. It's fucked. I don't like it. It's
I mean, it's all right. You can say you're scared. It's all right.
I was
okay,
a little
buddy.
freaked out because I mean, you step on the wrong fucking thing, and
Or
you're
yes,
just
like a
well,
sea
you're-
urchin. Yeah.
Yeah, or like a rockfish, which I don't even know if those are in Mexico, but I know they're in the oceans. I mean, they're fucking spiny. It's like a fucking ball of sewing needles.
No, that's a
But it
sea
has
urchin.
No, the swim. You know what a rockfish is?
Mm-mm.
It's like this brown. It's just spiny. Fucking.
Oh.
It's a fish, but it's
Mm.
like a porcupine fish. It's fucking. Anyways,
Yeah, sea urchin. I'm just kidding.
Oh, so a sea urchin got
So
it.
Labor Day.
So late.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
Dude, no. So talking about bug bites,
Yeah,
worst
Miller-
place to get a bug bite. What do you guys think?
Well,
Like a
I haven't
mosquito bite.
experienced it, but probably the tip of my dick.
You've got a bug bite on the tip of your penis?
No, I haven't, but I'm saying that probably would be
Okay.
it. But
Okay.
ones that
not-
I've
let-
have gotten
Let's not say genitals.
in between the toes, in between fingers,
Oh, yep, fingers.
That's the worst.
Yep.
and
I got one right now, and I want to
forehead.
fucking just rip my hand off.
is it in between your
Yeah.
fingers?
Fingers.
Yeah, yeah,
Ugh.
in between your
What'd
toes
you
and
know what you
fingers
got
for
bit
sure.
by?
Just a straggler mosquito that was
Yeah.
literally just in my fucking house randomly.
Big meaty fucker.
Dude, and oh my god, dude, speaking of mosquitoes, I don't know, I'm sure other people probably have this pet peeve, but like laying in bed and like you're just like it's quiet and all of a sudden you just hear
I will get up, fucking
Oh.
take the sheets off, and just turn the light
Dude.
on until he's dead. Till
I
go back to
will
sleep.
do the same fucking thing. I will wake everyone up in the entire fucking neighborhood
Yeah,
to try and kill
yeah.
this fucking thing, man.
they
And I
sound
will
like
just
they sound like a freight train when that's just a mosquito.
oh
like,
dude.
in
And they
a
get to your
single-
ear, it's like
They always know where to find it too.
They're like
They got the whole house. I mean, I know
Yeah.
they're probably
It's like, just go mind your own business, bro. Like the fuck
Dude,
out of here.
I had some really bad luck with like being in cars with the windows down and like bees. I've got
Yes,
stu-
dude.
I've
I
gotten
fucking
stung.
hate that.
I've gotten stung twice.
Oh my
Stung.
God,
Not just
same.
like bee entered the car, but a stinging yellow and black fucking demon came. You know, I was with my dad driving down the LP, which is just fucking bug central and goose central, and I've seen a moose out there, the dino bird, elk.
Dino Bird, Central, yeah.
It's fucking dino bird season's rough out there. But anyways, just driving down there in the passenger seat, windows open, you know, fucking Steely Dan on the fucking CD player, and all of a sudden I hear this hits the fucking like, you know, where the seatbelt connects to the door. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And then all of a sudden, oh shit, right? Like literally my shirt was up, like went down the back of my pants and stung the shit out of me. My dad just slams on the brakes, pulls over. I get out. There's big, it was like a bumblebee too. It wasn't even like a
damn.
a hornet. And oh my God, I was screaming and shit. It's the most jarring thing. Like it hurts. It doesn't hurt actually that bad, but it's so shocking to get stung by a
Mhm,
fucking hornet or some shit.
mhm.
Oh my gosh.
That was how I got stung the last time. Was
Really?
a bee flying in because I have a sunroof
Mm.
and they have like that thing in the front where it's supposed to like block shit from getting like
Yeah.
sucked in or.
Instead, they peg it and jump in the. Like,
And I swear to God, like the last I don't know how many times I've driven my car with my sunroof actually open, something's always fucking just like coming in and hitting me or
Yeah.
something. And I like fucking swerve. I'm like, holy shit, what was that? And I can't find it. But one time a bee came in and stung me.
ugh, the worst. What did you pull over? Or did you just?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I found it. It was a wasp.
yeah, I had that.
But
on
that
the
is
high-
the worst.
I had that on the expressway. I was on the expressway in
Damn.
my gold car. Fucking thing hit, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I brushed it onto the floor, and it's like still flying around. I'm stomping, like trying
Yeah.
to keep control of the vehicle. I ended up pulling over, and oh god, the worst. It's like
See, I'm pretty sure I had that happen once before too, but I don't remember where I was.
yeah, episode 69, the fucking bug episode. You're welcome,
Yeah, yeah.
listeners. This is the big payoff.
And I was gonna say it's a good transition.
underrated bug. Go.
Transition.
Underrated book.
Underrated.
Bug.
Is there a name? Oh, most underrated bug.
Underrated bug.
Fucking dragonflies, dude. Dragonflies are sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe those are.
The
they're not
least
overrated, but
Maybe they're not.
They're
over-
not
but
talked
maybe
about
they're-
enough,
maybe-
so they
maybe
are
they're just-
underrated.
maybe they're just rated. Maybe they're just rated.
I don't know. They're not talked about enough.
Yeah, dragonflies are sick, dude. Anytime we go tubing down the river, there's always like fucking dragonflies
I
landing on your
agree.
feet and shit.
I agree.
Cool colors. They don't
yeah.
hurt, they don't bite. They don't bother you. They're
Honestly,
just-
that's like the perfect answer because I don't know what else I would
Yeah.
pick.
dragonflies are sick. Honestly, the have you guys ever seen house centipedes? Tony Look up house centipede.
Oh boy, I don't want to, but I
They
will.
are. We had one in our house at Ferris. Dude, this is the worst podcast ever. We're talking about fucking bugs on episode 69.
Damn, that
anyways.
thing's fucking nasty looking.
Yeah, share that to the fucking
That's a big motherfucker.
the Y team. Yeah, little wispy guys. We had one of those in our house at Ferris, and Travis.
Those are definitely not underrated.
Travis is screaming. He's like, "What is that?" He's like, "Get in here!" And I thought somebody was dying. I ran in there, and there's this wispy thing. Can't get out of the sink because the fucking walls are too slippery. Come to find out, they are one of the best bugs to have in your house because they kill everything else. They're like a praying mantis, but not. They're bound to the earth. They can't fly.
What about ladybugs, Tone? You like ladybugs?
No, you can. Oh, praying mantis.
Dude,
Praying mantis. Is
I
pretty
watched
sick.
a video of a praying mantis killing a fucking hummingbird.
I think I've
Dude,
seen. I think I've seen
nature's-
videos of praying mantises. Just there's a fucking. There it is, the carp bug.
Oh my god.
I have one though. Actually,
Go back up, please. I'm sorry.
what were we doing? Or what do you want? What'd you
Oh
see?
man. Oh, the black widow right there. That's fucking badass. Fuck them things though.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
You got them down by you.
I was gonna say. Oh man, I had one.
I had one too, but I was looking at it, but I
saw
forgot.
something and it triggered my
The-
thoughts.
The rhinoceros beetle. Those are pretty fucking sick. Those aren't really underrated.
Those
though.
dude, those are always on
Oh,
like the
j-
National Geographic channels.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Giant. Oh, the mosquito hawk. Mosquito.
The fucking giant mosquitoes, dude. Yeah.
Those
Oh,
are
the
the
mosquito
those-
eater.
Yeah, those eat
eater
mosquitoes.
eaters.
Yeah, dude. Those are
That's my pick. That's my pick.
dude, that's such a good
Yeah.
pick.
I respect those guys. I leave them alone.
Yeah,
dude.
me too.
I'm
me
like,
too.
hey, come over here.
Oh, I
I'm
actually
over
did
here.
kill one this summer. He got really aggressive
Oh, I got a little spice with you.
myself, and I was like, dude,
My cat, my cats will just go fucking crazy because they're pretty big, so like they're
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
easy for cats
They're a little
to chase
slow.
around. And you'll just see them in like 5 minutes. You'll just see them fucking sitting in my cat's mouth. I'm just like, you assholes.
Yeah, those things are the real. You know, it's like spiders get a bad rap. Spiders eat tons of
Oh,
gnats
yeah.
and fucking
Yeah, the
just
webs and stuff. yeah.
aphids and annoying bugs. You know, spiders are
I
real
would, I
OGs.
would honestly like.
I got one down here by my air conditioner. I just leave him be. He takes care of business down there. He's got
Yeah.
his. You don't
You
pay
guys
rent.
got like a little agreement going.
Yeah, we're working it out. You know, rent's usually late, but
I would say spiders because everyone kills them because like they're scared of them.
yeah, a lot of
You know,
spiders are
like-
good.
I mean, I don't like them crawling on me like when I'm like sitting somewhere and like I feel that shit. And I don't
Yeah.
enjoy that. No, but I will not like just kill them randomly just
Yeah.
because like they're there.
I got some friends that they saw some of those house centipedes in their basement, and they did the research, and they're like, "Oh, this is like killing everything that I don't want here." They'll kill spiders too. They're like top of the food chain there, and they
Right.
just let them ride. And I'm like, you know what? That's good for you. Sucks when you're trying to sleep and they're crawling on you, but earwigs, fucking spiders,
Yeah,
ants,
there's a
they
certain
just-
extent.
they'll rip through anything. And they got a long lifespan too. Those house centipedes. But
I was
they're-
gonna
they're
say a
good
good
for the house, man.
transition to continue with the bug talk is first day of fall. We already mentioned it earlier, but first day of fall is Saturday, and I know not for
Holy
Dylan.
shit. Dude, it's been so nice here. It's been getting really. It's like
Yeah, come down in temp.
it was like 72 degrees this morning.
Oh shit.
And I was like driving to the gym and like I still have like the doors off on my Jeep and like some of the windows off, so it's like open.
Yeah, don't
Man,
even
dude,
need
it
to chunk on a
was-
hoodie.
It's so fucking nice. It like, and it's still pretty hot in the middle of the day though. But it's getting there.
It was 53 degrees this morning, I think, when I went to work, which is nice. Which the UP, I'm
40.
excited for the UP, dude. It's gonna be
4-0 this morning.
what?
Yeah,
40?
Yeah, it
Damn,
was
dude.
like 50 something, or no, it was 70 something during the day, but it was like 40 when I woke up this morning.
I'm
I
excited.
saw you guys are supposed to get another warm day in a few days.
Yeah, tomorrow and Friday,
Shit.
Yeah.
Thursday, and Friday,
What's the high?
75,
78.
77,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good.
and then
It's weird, though.
65 weekend. Weekend's gonna be perfect. That's my, because like we're already here, we're already mid-September. I don't care for 70s because like the water's cold again, so it's like I can't really
Yeah.
have a beach day. I think when it gets to 70s mid-September, you kind of get pissed off a little bit, because
Yeah.
you're like sweating a little bit, and you're like,
Where's this been
"Hey,
all
why
summer?
should I
Like,
fucking why am I sweating right now?" I should be
Yeah.
comfortable in my own skin. But
I figured you would be like upset because you're like, where's this been all summer?
I mean,
And it's
that's
like
true
fucking
too. But
September.
it was a pretty good summer. But I was
It's
gonna
int-
say a bit bittersweet for me because like yeah, it sucks that these days are gone now, the
yeah.
70s, 80s. But talking about bugs, bug season is no longer.
Yeah, coming to a close. I
Yes.
just got to fight through the ragweed allergies, and you're fucking
Yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah.
big facts.
Um, the best part though about that, well, there's like a time like down here it happened we had that like tornado that went through here 2 episodes ago, whatever it was,
Hmm.
and the 2 days before that it was like 90, 95, and just the worst humidity. It was just like the big crescendo like end of summer, and then it was like boom tornado, and then the humidity is just sucked right out of the air like from now on like until it snows like we'll have like a 80-degree day like last week, and there was a couple more this week, but it's 80 degrees without any humidity, so it's just like you could almost
Perfect.
still wear a sweatshirt
That's
outside.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just everyone's like, we're keeping the pool open till October, and I'm like, no one's gonna fucking go on that. These people down here, if it's not humid and like muggy and like it's like painful to be outside,
Mhm.
people don't go on that. People don't hit the pool. I'd hit the pool. We got it at like 85 right now. You get an 80-degree day.
Oh
without
shit, dude!
humidity,
You heated pool? Fuck, dude.
I'd be in there. But
There's a heated pool here on the post down here, and I remember we would go there in the morning sometimes and swim for like our like morning like workout, and like we would go there
hit a
and
couple
swim,
laps.
and it was like 40 degrees outside, and it was just like windy as fuck, but you're just like in like a 70-degree pool, so it's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, the water's warmer than the air.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, fall is gonna be great though. I just got told tonight by my buddy Aaron Franklin, who does the chili cook-off. He said his wife says I have to make chili. He said sorry, no retirement for you. And I said I'm making a house chili, not to compete. And he said pseudo retirement. So I got to show up for the chili cook-off, I guess, but I'm not competing.
That's the 21st, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you should just show up
Incognito.
unannounced. and
Tony.
just fucking ruin everyone's world.
No, I
Tony,
can't.
Tony
I got-
will come down.
I'll be driving.
Oh yeah, you're on the fucking fast track.
I know.
Fast
I
track
was
to
looking at my
salary.
schedule and I was like, I'll be
Driving.
doing this, that. Yeah, I don't want to get into it, but I'll be operating a vehicle
Yeah, what can Brown do for you?
just for 30
You know,
days.
Tony's
and
got a
then my
good
ass is
relation.
downstate.
Yeah. What are you coming down? What are you coming down after for something?
Yeah, to live,
Oh, you're
to
gonna
breathe.
Oh, you think you're gonna make the big move?
Yeah. It's my only
Actually?
opportunity. Yeah.
Shit. But where? Like just
Hey.
over the bridge?
Wherever something opens up.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're just over
Could
the
be
bridge,
anywhere.
dude, you're a less than 3-hour drive, dude.
Oh, I know. If all
Yeah.
things work out.
That'd be sick.
But-
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll play it where it lies, right?
Yeah. Yep. Play where it lies. But I was going to once again apologize for Thursday bullshit. I didn't even tweet anything.
Yeah, I gotta rip
So
out.
everyone probably just thought we all died or something.
I'll rip out, dude. How many people follow us on Twitter? That's the problem. How
I don't
many
know,
listeners?
but I post like on my story, my personal stories, Snapchat, Instagram every Tuesday mornings. And so apologize for that. We're going to get back into our routine once things settle down here. But do follow the Twitter at FAIF Hour, which I saw a thing. It was like 79% of Americans still call X Twitter. It's like, yeah, it's still twitterfucking.com, isn't it? On the
I haven't-
website.
I
literally
haven't-
just typed it in and it took me to Twitter. So it was like,
I haven't updated yet. I'm still
Really?
on Twitter. I'm not on
Dang.
X. I'm still on Twitter.
You're such a rebel, dude. God
I'm
damn.
holding out. I'm holding
You're
out
so
till the
cool,
fucking
dude.
app, riding it till the fucking driving it till the wheels fall off.
you're so fucking cool, dude.
There's a naked guy at an airport. Barstool Sports is wild, dude.
You'll get anything.
Dude, it's like what in the world? They're just throwing shit at a wall.
I mean, yeah,
33.
It's essentially just, what do you
All right.
got?
33.
Hold on,
33?
I gotta get a fucking pen. Tony, you got a pen?
Yeah, I do.
Penned up. All right. Dylan's rocking 33.
33, Redneck Kino close things out.
I'm going 28.
28. Okay.
Yep.
Any significance there?
No, I just tried to throw.
When's your birthday?
25th.
25th.
Monday. We're driving
I thought
back.
it
We're
was
driving
20.
back from the UP on Monday, and that's my birthday.
What a good day. That's a
Yeah.
good day.
Yeah. I'll have to convene with you and figure out a plan of attack if it's
I'm gonna continue
possible.
with my row of 70s.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 71.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, pick in the corner.
Yep.
Tony's in the
I like
bottom
the corner.
left corner
Oh,
pocket.
What is this?
What the? Yeah.
Oh,
What's
little
going on?
advertisements now.
Yeah.
They're probably
Shut her
like-
down. Shut her. We can't have advertisements, man. This is bullshit.
They're like, we have one guy on the website.
I
Every...
should
Dude, yeah, maybe we should reach out to Kino and try to get them to
We
fucking
should-
sponsor us.
We should reach out to this website, PlayNow/Kino, and be like, hey, we rip this every week. Can you throw in like an incentive?
Yeah, like
They
Tie
give
the
us
prize.
They
Yeah,
give us $5 free, and we put our $5 on some numbers.
Yeah.
And if
Can
we
you gamble?
fucking-
Wait, can you gamble on this website?
I don't-
Actually?
I think so, yeah, because it says play Kino. Went up to 200 grand with a new draw every 3 minutes 30 seconds. So I
These are
think
pretty
this is
cool.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
win actual money.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2x.
Classic. You got the numbers, Tony?
Got 14. Yep. 50. 43.
Mm.
10 off from Dylan. 69.
On
Dude, I almost
episode
said it.
69, what are we doing?
Fuck.
15.
What
Dude, I
are
was
we-
so close to saying 69.
52. 25. Yeah, this is
what
really
the
bad.
fuck are we doing?
70.
70.
12.
Dylan, what'd you have?
In your business. Oh,
32.
Dylan
Dylan
had
had 33.
I had 33.
Shit, 28's
16.
kind of clutch.
61. Come
Oh,
on.
you're dancing all over it.
54.
Oh, shit.
10.
Oh,
60.
what the fuck is going on, man?
45. Last one. 8. Keep going. 22.
Oh.
Last one. 57. One more. 66. That's it. No winners.
What the hell, man?
Lord.
Nobody picks. That's
No one picked 6. We're
that's
just
the
we're
only
done.
comedy in this entire
You hear this? This is
episode.
the last episode.
Yeah, dude. We gotta shut her down.
Thank
It's
you for following the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a great run. 69
This is the
episodes. We
last
said
episode.
it, promised it.
Chris already quit like 10 episodes ago.
Voicemail too. Number will be in the description.
Wait, did nobody left a voicemail recently?
No.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
we were gonna have. Interesting. I thought somebody was gonna.
No, nobody know. So it's free. It's open. Any takers?
The table set.
Any takers?
Gosh, maybe we gotta have Kyle on to give us next week.
Oh, he said he's got his setup. He has like a gaming setup and he's got like a setup for like a mic and stuff. And he told me that he'd be available.
Shit, dude. Let's
whoever-
get Kyle on.
If we ever needed him on for
Yeah.
story
Anybody,
time.
anybody that's got recording like stuff, anything
Yeah.
like a level above, like just jumping on like AirPods, I'm into it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
my alarm to pay rent.
All right, episode 69.
At 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Hey, man.
Good night.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour. Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
God damn it, Aaron. You're fucking
Go ahead, go ahead.
delayed, dude. It's pissing me
Just
off.
restart the whole thing.
It's pissing
Just
me
restart
off.
the whole thing.
You're not talking, so I go to talk.
Get off.
And-
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
You got a tonsil stone, dude?
Dude, don't. He's not talking about this.
So I ain't talking about it, dude. We ain't going to the
Fucking
stones.
Chris.
We ain't getting stoned tonight.
Nasty.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
Oh man, when you're 8 beers in and someone pulls out pickled eggs.
Yeah, forget it, dude. minimum a 6-pack of eggs.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
cousin subs, which is so good. Which I don't know if they were started.
Out of you and Trout Creek.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its finest hour. Thanks for listening, you beautiful son of a bitch.